Hi Trent, how are you today?
Good, how are you? Thank you.
Good.
Wonderful.
Good, thanks for coming in. I know we just recently finished your treatment, right?
Yes.
Yeah. 3 days ago, we
Yeah.
finished your treatment 3 days ago, and you're moving.
Yes, I'm moving to Toronto for good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you have to delay your move because of this?
Oh
A
no,
little bit.
actually it's like perfect time. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
we done this like perfect time for me.
Yeah, I know. I said that's perfect, and that's why we're doing the video today. And thank you very much for coming in today because I know you have to pack and everything. But today, we want to talk about your treatment,
Yes.
and I just want to get an idea from you, what you felt and things like that. And first of all, we'll look at what you started off with, and you came here with your teeth very crooked.
Yes,
And why did you choose our office?
Well, first of all, I was referred by friends of mine, and like she's I was looking up information online about your office and about you, and I saw a case on CBC News, which is a pro bono that you have done such an amazing job, and just rescue his smile, and it's really touched my heart. You and your association, so that's why I decided to go to your office. Yeah. And in terms of cost too, it's really, it's heavy. Yeah.
Well, we had a big job. When you first came in, I said, you know what, this is going to be a challenge. It's going to consist of, many things. And let's talk about that. I'm just going to look over your file here. And I think you came in September, and we started your treatment of Invisalign from what I can see, we started your treatment on November 14th, 2011, a year and a half ago. And that's when we took out your baby teeth that day.
Yes, right.
We took out your baby teeth and we gave you your first aligner.
Yes.
And the aligner, we put some Pontic in there, right? So you
Yes.
didn't show any missing teeth.
Yeah, right.
Which is
And
nice,
it's like perfect, and no one can notice that I'm having braces on. It's just really natural on me.
Yeah, yeah. And then we fast track it, and we end up finish your Invisalign treatment in last week of November. So it was a 13-month treatment.
Yes.
It went really well.
Yeah.
But as you can see in these pictures, that your treatment went very well. But the next stage was the missing teeth that you had,
Yes.
that we had filled up with the Pontic area, and we were decided on some fixed bridge.
Yes, I have. Because in order to cover the gap on my on my upper jaw, so what you have done is you have bridges and you have crown, so we make it perfectly, and no one can notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. We do. I've worked with certain labs, and one of the lab I work with is called DTI. They are just excellent. They do all my cosmetic bridges, and actually the pro bono case you talked about.
Yes.
They offered all their work for free, and it turned out to be like probably about $2,000 of dental work that they gave for free. And as you can see, the work they did was very good, and I always trust them with really good cosmetic crowns. And that we end up finishing. The bridges we finished in December, like a month later, because we didn't want to wait. And then, as I said, 3 weeks ago, we decided to, once your bridges and your teeth have settled, we decided to do the cosmetic bonding.
Yes.
Which I think made a big difference, eh?
Yeah, it's perfect. Like it looks so much different, and it's much better. You done such an amazing job on carving, sculpture it, and I really love it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
sculpturing. Sometimes it's hard to just get the right shape of the teeth for the
Yes.
right person. Sometimes square teeth looks better for males, round out teeth, arches, but it turned out really well, and I'm just so happy that I had this opportunity to treat your teeth. As you can see, our results here, which will show the before and after. It's I would say it's probably one of my best cases.
Yeah,
and most satisfying cases.
I'm so thankful that I chose you, and see, my smile is perfect now,
Yeah.
and just really glad that I went to you.
I know sometimes we try to do what we can, and a lot of times it's not just myself. It's to do with my support staff. Jenna is very good, and then I have the dental labs that's do the cosmetic work that I like to do, and then myself, which I did the bonding to hide the gingival triangles, which unfortunately it does develop because your bone moves around, but it turned out very well. The gingival triangle is all hidden, so everything's very natural. Yeah. So we're gonna see you maybe in about a month, maybe it's a good idea if you're back again.
Yes, I might have to come back to Ottawa. So, but I always like like trust your work, and even though like I think even though I go to Toronto, but I still coming back to you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and I want to check anyways, just
Yeah,
to make sure
definitely.
there's no drifting, nothing that can
Mhm.
happen that could have a long-term effect
Yes.
that we might have to do a retreat
Yeah.
such. So, but anyways, thanks again. I'm really
Thank you
pleased
so
that you
much.
came,
Yeah.
make this special trip for us,
Yes.
and
I really have. Well, I highly recommend Dr. Fong for Invisalign and all kind of the like cosmetic treatment for your teeth because you can see my picture on on the Dr. Fong website or on the video. It's like before and after, and see such a like amazing job he done to my teeth. Yes.
oh, I appreciate that. I was surprised. I like those comments, and I do the best I can,
Yes.
and that's all I wish. And the other thing is, I love my job. That's
Yes.
what really counts, is enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
And when you enjoy what you're doing, it makes things that much easier for me to do. So.
Yeah, I have such a dedicated, treatment from Dr. Fong and all the staff. Everyone is very friendly and very helpful, and it's such an amazing. I don't have any other word to say about my experience. Just amazing experience, with his service, his staff service, and everything.
I appreciate that. Thanks again.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right, great.